Stop because you are your own destiny. This is one of the sayings that was gifted to me through Galactic Council when I was 30. So 17 years ago, I've been functioning off of this. And this is the theme, really truly embodying trust, embodying your path, your power, your purpose. It's the theme for this week. So this is the energy breakdown for September 29th, Monday through to October 5th. We are now officially in an energy gateway that is accelerating our ascension process, which means you're going to be accelerating your universal wisdom, activating your gifts, stepping into a deeper sense of divine purpose, finding your crew. Like this is the timeline we came here for. So let's start with our overall theme, and then we're going to break down every single day together. This is really interesting times. I have last week I was in the thick of extensive downloads and activations, and it's just changed my entire life right now, and we have so many new followers because of it. So my energy shifted, we all shifted, your energy shifted, it created a different outcome. We are literally creating the new world right now, and it's the most incredible experience. This is what you're gonna be stepping into, understanding that you don't need to know step by step, you need to understand trust. So the overall theme for this week is navigating. It is navigating through courage. It is trusting the process. We've got this fellow in the boat who's standing up. There's no oars. There's all of these things. This is the world around us. And he's standing there in his power, like, I've got this. I know where I'm going. I trust this process. This is the energy that we want to ingest, or not ingest, but like really use in our favor this week. Along with this is coming this card. So as soon as I flipped over this card, I saw the three apples in her hand. And for those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I downloaded how to use the Power 369 about 6 years ago and put that into my book. So this is a whole downloaded book from the Galactic Council of Divine Sovereignty, where we know how to use the Power 369. So in a nutshell, what we're doing this week is understanding that through the Power 369, we can look at our past and restructure it and how we're holding it in our subconscious, our trauma, our pain, all of those things. We want to dive in and restructure that. We want to transmute the energy of how we're holding on to those perceptions. That is going to, through the infinity symbol, is going to change how we hold on to what was, which will change what will be. It is a you go, I go, you go kind of energy. I want you to think about it like this. So when we go, when we do this transformation, we create change for everything involved in our sphere. So it's like you change your life, you change everything around you, and then they change their lives and they change everything around them. And it's a ripple effect that's taking place right now. There's no magic wand, there's no magic switch, although we are seeing a new veil of energy. And grid workers, you guys are doing an amazing job. I had this incredible experience on Thursday, the 25th. Where I got to go and visit every single member in our Starseed Rebellion membership platform. It's like Facebook for Starseeds. It's freaking amazing. Um, and do some activations with the galactic councils with them and see how powerful they are. And then they called it a bunch of you as well. So we're waiting for you. This is where your family is. This is where your people are. This is our sacred space to share our downloads and all those things. And with that, what we're seeing is we are ascending at a really rapid rate. We're dropping the pain, we're dropping the ascension symptoms, we're letting go of the doubt, we're letting go of the when, how, why, and we're standing in absolute knowing. And this is what this timeline, this gateway that we're in is all about. So, this is what we're going to experience all week. So, let's break it down day by day, shall we? We're going to start with Monday, the 29th. Monday, the 29th is all about um, understanding. So there's going to be some layers in how we all move through this. So bottom layer is we're going to go into inner child to do some healing through the Power 369. The whole inner child program. So I have it on the website as a recorded program, or it's in the book. If you already have the book, just quickly revisit that. You want to do that with all timelines of yourself. So 5 years ago, 10 years ago, yesterday, you, 8-year-old you, 3-year-old you, all the versions of you. We just want to do a check-in and see, how are you doing? Do you believe? Do you have courage? And are you standing with me? Are you feeling seen, feeling honored, feeling loved, feeling valued? So this is a quick check-in. So that's phase one. The next level above that is going into the perceived pain. That whole saying, like, the shit I went through made me stronger, right? It's kind of like, can we turn that into our superpower? What I know with the majority of starseeds and divine purpose is the things we endure. One, the lesson is This is what's wrong with humanity. This is what's wrong with them. And this is what we're going to do to support them and liberate them. The second piece is what I've endured, I can support someone through because I made it out. I found the other way. So this is what you're going to take in on Monday. You're going to look at how can I use this as my superpower. The third tier of this is truly embodying your power. So I want you to look at this is a bit redundant for those of you who've been with me for a bit, but I want you to look at what is your definition of power? Is power something that, like, my father used to beat me quite a bit, like, broke my bones, my flesh. So I, for a very long time, thought that power was rage, that it was anger, that it was greedy, that it was selfish, and I was afraid to stand in my power because of that. So we wanna look at what does our subconscious, our inner child believe to be power, and can we help them define what power is? Power is standing in your truth, standing in your most authentic self, and being brave enough to own that with whatever's coming at you. That's power. And then from there, we learn to mix that drive that it gives us, that fire under our ass that it gave us, mixing that with our passion, with our purpose, with our loving vibrations, and bringing that forward into the world. So, we're going to have these three tiers on Monday. So, you're going to be somewhere in that scope. Those that are unaware, they're just going to be a little bit more emotional. They're going to be a little bit sensitive. So, if your partner, your children, or your family members, your coworkers, the people in your life, if they're not really standing up into this, then you're just going to want to be really careful that you don't go into conversation that would invoke conflict because they're just going to be a little on the spicy, a little edgy on Monday. As we move into Tuesday's energy, so this is Tuesday the 30th. Tuesday is all about, how do I want to word this? It's a transformative day, but it's a quiet day. So this is a day where we're going to be feeling the transformation in our DNA code. We're having a lot of DNA activation right now. There's 12 sacred strands of DNA that have been suppressed away from humanity, and we've been offered synthetic DNA, predominantly the vibration of shame. I talk all about that in Starseed Rebellion, but for the short version of it, you're going to be looking at the depths of yourself. You're going to be having those depths transmuted. So you have to participate in this. So Tuesday, we're going to be going into the quote unquote shadow self. We're going to be going into our fears. We're going to be going into shame and looking at what do I desire this to be? And can I honor it? Can I let it be seen and valued in order to transmute it into being seen and valued? Therefore, creating the vibration of compassion. So, this is a big thing that we want to do on Tuesday. It's a great day for meditation. It's a great day to call upon the divine council of sovereignty. This is the councils that I work with. There's 13 main civilizations that are supporting humanity right now that have partnerships. And then there's 11 additional supportive councils. So I had the opportunity to channel all of them and break them down and tell you exactly who they are and what they do last month. So in September, those recordings will stay forever in Starseed Rebellion. So when you join Starseed Rebellion, you're going to get all the recordings in there that you can just binge watch and go through. It's going to help you understand pieces of yourself as well, because you are components of all of these entities, these civilizations. So they're working hands on with us. So Tuesday, I want you to take a little bit of time to quietly sit, empty mind, open heart, and call upon them. And there's no wrong way to do it. Just I call upon the Council of Divine Sovereignty. Help me believe in you. Give me the experience. Give me confirmation so I can boost my confidence. Support me in helping activate my DNA and go through the healing required in order to lift my vibration. And they are hands on deck. They are so supportive right now. So that's Tuesday's vibe. As we move to Wednesday's energy, we've got a little bit of a double energy on Wednesday. So, one of the things that we're going through is the animal kingdom is really being activated in towards unity. Talked about that. It's uncomfortable. Some of the stuff that we're going to see is going to be a little cringy and uncomfortable. And like, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's going to be dreadful what we're going to see happen. But we're also going to see so much magnificence and beauty. We are deconstructing the way humanity works in unity with everything involved. And with that comes a little bit of, the unaware doing unaware things. So we're going to see a little bit of oof, but we're also going to see the animal kingdom really leveling up with telepathy. So the animal kingdom is having their activation right now. Gaia's moving into 6D. So on Thursday, the 25th, Yes, the 25th. I did a live that is still up on YouTube. So look for the live energy where I debunked the Dolores Cannon. We talk about that, but I'm also going to talk about what's happening with the animal kingdom and the tiers of Gaia anchoring into 6D. She's not anchoring into 5D. She's been there for a bit. She's anchoring into 6D and what that looks like for the new world. So it's a really important information in that. But we're going to be feeling this on Wednesday. So Wednesday, the communication is going to go up with the animal kingdom. They've been a little bit silent. I don't know if you've noticed, but they've been silent. So a lot of them, especially the birds of flight, have been birds of flight. All birds are flight except for penguins. And anyway, birds um, were a little bit quiet because they were adapting to the new wave of the Dragon Kingdom energy coming and removing instinctual fear so that they can stand in unity. That's what's going to cause some complications. So the animal world is going to be a little bit more curious, desiring to connect with humanity, desiring to show the way to unity. So we're going to be seeing a lot more animal activity. Your animals, your pets, ugh, they're going to be like snuggly and just staring at you. My dog Frankie, there's not a lot going on with his telepathy. I've been since he was a puppy, he's 6. We've been working on this. Let me tell you, it's a slow go with this guy. But just recently, he's been able to actually communicate with me, which is beautiful. And then my cats always are communicating. So this is a great day to spend time with your creatures. It's a great day to just go bird watching. Get your old lady outfit on and go. Um, bird watching, connecting into nature, into animal kingdom. This is beautiful because they are going through their awakening, and that is what's going to support us. They're anchoring Gaia's energy, her 6D energy, and offering it in their vortexes, their energy fields to the unaware. So, children are, I mean, if you don't have animals, go rescue an animal, go rescue a kitten or a puppy or something for your kids because it's going to just change the energy field in your entire space. And for them, it's an incredible timeline for that. All right. Thursday's energy. Thursday's energy is still about the animal kingdom. So they're learning to really move into trust and flow. Humans, however, we're looking at the complications in our flow. So on Thursday, you're going to be a little bit tempted to move out of that courage energy, to move out of trust, because you're going to be looking at all the little pieces in your life and being like, what? What? One of the mantras I want you to use is this is my finish line. This is my finish line. This is as hard as it's ever going to get. I'm arriving. I've arrived. I have arrived and I am at the beginning of new. The metaphor that we've been using quite a bit in our Starseed group is, we get used to being in a little pond as a fish and we grow and we become the big fish in a little pond, but then comes the leap of little fish in big pond. And that's very uncomfortable because it's very new. And it's like we're rebirthed, we're starting all over. We're letting go of everything we thought to be. We're realizing that everything we were taught as a collective is a lie. We are discovering, like, oh my gosh, like, what is this all about? And we're going up to a whole other level. So we're moving really rapidly out of the 4D dimensional consciousness, which is the love and light phase, the talking to angel phase, the spirit guide, ascendant masters. We're moving away from that because that's not our truth. Our truth is we are multidimensional creatures connected into all that is, that in a nutshell. So I want you to really pay attention to, am I allowing myself to be distracted or can I give myself permission to move back into courage? My my mantra is always like, how hard can it be? Like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, I'm just going to go for it. And then you go for it. And you're going to discover where you're at because you're going to be seeing a reflection of yourself very strongly on Thursday as well. So pay attention to that. When we move into Friday's energy, so Friday also has a double energy. It's a lot more beautiful. So again, we've got this whole flowing kind of energy on both days. See, this is very scattered. This is very open and fast moving. So we're really moving into, if we've adapted that courage and that, like, I'm going to go for it. Friday, you're going to be feeling a lot more freedom. You're going to be feeling a lot more ease and a lot more grace and beauty. This is your doorway into really capitalizing on the energy that's now available for us. So the energy hit hard on the 27th, and it's staying for maybe indefinitely, but at least until the summer solstice. And I think we're going to get another acceleration after that. So we're going to be feeling the doorway of change, and it's okay. to say no to things that do not serve you. And it's okay to say yes to your dreams. It's okay to put yourself into the world. Give yourself permission to be everything that you desire to be. But I don't want you going out of your comfort zone. We want to make sure that we're not throwing the ego self into survival. So your comfort zone is like a little box. You're used to the middle. You know you don't want to go down here, it's uncomfortable, but going up here to the top of your comfort zone is where you want to go. We don't want to go outside of the comfort zone because that's going to trigger the ego into excitement but failure. And it's not sustainable. So we want to just go to the top, stay there on Friday. So you're going to get a little uncomfortable in everything you do, and then your comfort zone is eventually going to do this. And then you can go again and then again and so on and so on. So Friday is your walk through the door, own your damn self, honor your damn self, lots of mirror work, lots of self conversation, lots of like, I've got this. And that's going to support you in opening up to even more energy. As we tip into the weekend, it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So this is the 4th and 5th of October. We are connecting into this is really symbolic into the dragon kingdom. So the dragon kingdom has a lot of different energies. It's not just dragons. It's all things that are of flight. They are nurturing, powerful, um, loving, protective. This is the way. Let me pick you up and take you there. Energy. Like I've got you. I'm with you. So we've got a lot of beautiful energy working with us, through us, for purpose on Saturday and Sunday. So Sunday, we're going to be inspired. We're going to have inspired action moving through us. It's one of the 12 universal laws. Talk all about that in my book on page, I think it's 118. Um, all 12 universal laws. And I'm going to be hosting this really, really epic event. Oh my gosh. So I've got to tell you this before we wrap this up. The newsletter went out, it had all the events in it, but you can also go to diamond.com and get the details. I've been working with the Galactic Council of Divine Sovereignty since birth, well, since in the womb, all my lives. And I was born this way. I was born remembering, I was born connected. That's not to say my path was easy or that I got it right, because let me tell you, I am stubborn and I do things the hard way often. But the relationship and connection that I have with them over the last 6 years specifically has fully supported me in transforming my life, in living my true highest timeline. And they're hands on with all of us. And through all of that, the unfolding, very slow unfolding for me, of how to liberate yourself from suppression, how to liberate yourself from the suppression that the elite in the reptilian realms want you to hold on to, you can fully liberate yourself. And they've taught me how. Like full out, step by step, this is what we do. It's not an easy path to walk. Nothing is on this planet at this point. But once you get through it, it's game changing. It's literally game changing. When I had the finale activation with them and truly understood it, I hit the ground running with it. So over the course of, I'd say probably 2 weeks, it was just download after download after download, me spending the day implementing it. I had to take some time off work. I did really just like, okay, what is this? And I was able to master this way of being. And then what happened was I went into one night, there was one night last week or the week before where I went into a parallel timeline, and they showed me how to untangle shame from all that I am, and the synthetic DNA that we've been created with. That sounds so crazy if you don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever. I'm used to being the crazy girl right now. And how to untangle all of that. So, first, how to do it for self, and then how to do it in your lineage. And I shit you not, everything in my life changed when I woke up that morning. I woke up to 5,000 new followers. You guys are amazing. And you've been blowing up our inboxes with love. Thank you. You have no idea. It means more to our entire team than you can possibly imagine, because we've got Ashley, who is our social media manager. So she's a mentor with us, and she is hands on with all of the comments that she can get to, all of the inbox comments, messages. And then we've got Cindy and April in the email. We've got Nikki, who's our creator. Um, these girls thank you as much as I do. And it's changing our lives. It's giving us the confirmation and confidence to keep going and to take it that step further. And for me to fully say it all because it's uncomfortable in this world to let it all out and to be the girl who talks to aliens and all of these things, right? But here I am and I'm doing it because of you. So thank you. And so that's part of the aftermath of this transformation. And then the following kept growing. We're at like, I think 12,000 new followers just in like 4 days. Mind blowing to me. So we're touching more lives, we're connecting with more lives, we're finding more of our family. And then I've watched my whole personal world shift just as beautifully. This is what's going to happen for you. This is absolutely what's going to happen for you when you walk through this. So I would be honored if you wanted to join us on the 8th. It's called The Way Out, Liberating Suppression from Within. The Starseed Rebellion members, you guys get it at a great discount, let me tell you. And you get all of the Galactic channeling sessions, and the Sacred Liberation podcast is all included in that membership as well. So we would love to see you there. Absolutely. But for now, you're going to go be the amazing badass that you are. You're going to own your courage. You're going to own your power. You're going to walk with confidence. We believe in you, believe in you. That's what you've got to do. And until I see you next time, I just want you to look in the mirror and find as many reasons as you can to say, thank you. I love you. I'll catch you next time, guys.